I will take you along with me. So let's go thrifting. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Whoo, ding, ding, ding. Emma and I are going to do some thrift shopping, and I'm going to get some filming done today. Say hi, Emma.
Hi.
Say hi, Emma.
Hi.
She loves me. She loves me so much. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna look for some treasures and see what we can find, and I will take you along with me. So let's go thrifting. Stop number 1 is my favorite Goodwill. It's not Emma's favorite Goodwill, but it's my favorite Goodwill. So hopefully I can find some stuff today. We shall see.
Was playing jams?
Yes, they're playing jams today. my channel. My name is Misty and I am a reseller on eBay. And I also own a brick and mortar antique store called Wildflower Antiques in Bedford, Indiana. This is a Goodwill haul video. My daughter and I went to Goodwill for a little bit yesterday, and you've seen that I didn't film a lot in there. There wasn't a lot of people in there, which, you know, if you're a reseller, that's kind of a good thing because you get first dibs on everything. But with there not being very many people in there, the music was even louder. And I think that the employees were like, well, you know, we got to work and nobody's in here today. And so they turned the music up really, really loud. So I didn't get a whole lot of footage. And this was at both the Goodwills that we went to. You know, so I hope that you got a little bit of an idea, but it really wasn't that great for me to film in. So I'm doing the haul now. Let's go ahead and get started. I did buy some clothing items for my daughter and myself that I'm not going to show because I got enough stuff here to show, and I don't think you guys really care about the clothing that we buy. Honestly, you see the clothing that I buy because it's the clothing that I wear, because I thrift all of my clothing. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the haul. The first thing I'm going to show you are a couple of pairs of shoes that I got. Now, I'm not sourcing clothing to resell unless, I still look through the vintage t-shirts and the vintage sweatshirts because I do well with those. But I do look at the shoes, and I try to only find shoes that I have sold before and I know that I can resell fairly quickly. The first pair of shoes that I got, and I don't know if a lot of you know about this brand, but it is called Tuffle, I believe. It's made in Sweden. They are wooden clogs. These are sandals. They're leather sandals, and they have the branding there on the back. These are the has-beens, Swedish has-beens. And let me just show you what they look like. These are in really good condition. I will clean up them a little bit on the wood there. The bottoms are in excellent condition, and so are the toes. These should sell for about $35 to $45 on eBay, pre-used, pre-owned. They are a really well-made shoe made in Sweden. So if you see these, look at the condition, make sure that the wood isn't chipped up anywhere, and they will sell for you. The other pair of shoes that I've got that I have sold before are these Okai. I'm probably saying it wrong. These are flip-flops. I don't think that these have ever been worn. They look brand new. They are size large, and these should sell in this condition anywhere between $25 and $35 for these. And the shoes in my Goodwill are $4.50. The next thing I'm going to show you is kind of a big thing, and I keep losing some of the little pieces out of it, so I want to go ahead and show it to you so I don't have to touch it anymore. This item that I'm about to show you was on the cart, you know, the wheelie cart that they roll out, and you hear it from a distance and you run to it because you know that's the new things that they're bringing out. So I snatched it up really quick, and then I looked up comps, and it is this Tiger Star Wars Electronic Galactic Battle. Basically, to me, it looks like Battleship, but the Star Wars edition. I paid $2.99 for it, and I honestly, I haven't opened it up yet. As far as I know, it could be missing a lot of pieces, but still, a lot of things are sold for parts. I did notice that. So for $2.99, I thought, you know, even if I can sell some of the parts for $14, $15, it was worth a gamble in hopes that it is all there. I'll keep you updated on that. All right, another thing that I'm starting to get into and to look for, it's an area in Goodwill that I kind of never really looked at because I didn't really want to ship them, but I have shipped these pieces before now that I've shipped a few of them and I kind of learned how to do it properly. I'm checking out the artwork. Now, I have shipped huge pieces of artwork as well. And they're not very fun to ship because you have to like make a box, and it takes a lot of time. Let's just say that it takes a lot of time. So make sure that if you are selling something like that, that you are getting paid back for your time as well as to ship it out. But the smaller pieces of art I am looking up and I'm looking at when I do go to the thrift store, because I think that it's something that it's opening up a world of things for me that I didn't normally buy or look at, and now I'm learning, I'm teaching myself about it. This was one of the pieces that I found. The nice thing about this, you know, when you're looking at art pieces, you look for any kind of signature, or if it's numbered, something basically so that you can look up a comp for it, if you can distinguish it in any way, and look up a comp for it. This one actually has the sticker on the back telling about the artist. The artist was Alan Kingsland. He's a Canadian artist. It has the story about him, but I looked up comps for Alan Kingsland's artwork, the sold comps and the for sale comps on eBay, and some of his works were selling for over $100. I paid $2.99 for this piece. It's in this frame. It's very 1980s. This is a little bit different than the artwork that I had seen him buy, or I've seen him paint that's listed, because this one is more like, I don't know, like a sketch. It's not in color, and his artwork is in color. This is the Oddfellows, which that in itself caught my eye, because Oddfellows memorabilia or things usually do pretty well. The Oddfellows Hall in Anderson Building, Lakeshore Road and Navy Street in Oakville. I'm assuming that it's in Canada, since he is a Canadian artist. I really kind of thought when I saw this, I kind of thought it looked like my building right here, but it's not. So I have to do more research on this, but for $2.99, I went ahead and picked it up. I have to clean it and do, like I said, more research on it, but I'm gonna try it and see, and just see how it goes. I also picked up these. Now, I just listed something very similar to this, and it has several people watching it. So when I saw these other pieces, I thought, okay, I know that there's interest in these things, and these are things that I can typically find pretty readily in my area. And it is this metal craft art. It's very 1950s, very 1950s, 1960s. It's kind of a three-dimensional art. It's kind of raised. This is glass. They're not very heavy. This one, luckily, the one that I had did not have any of this paperwork on it. It's the Four Seasons. That's the title of the artwork series by Metalcraft. There's winter, spring, summer, and autumn, and I have all four of them. I'm not sure what this one is. Let's say autumn. Let's say spring because of the tulips. Probably winter. Maybe those look like poinsettias. These were $3.99 each. So I did pay up for the whole set. This one must be summer because of the roses. So, and it gives you ideas of how you can hang them. But they're all in really good condition. They're in great condition. So I looked up comps for these, and for the entire set, they're selling for about $50. The money that I have into it, I'll still make a profit. They're not going to be that difficult to ship. So I will try it, and we'll see. And we'll see. So that's the artwork that I bought. And let's go ahead and get started with all of the goodies. It was a good day. This first item, when I saw it, at first I thought it was Murano glass, because the store that I went to they probably had 4 or 5 Murano glass pieces, art glass pieces, but they wanted like $29 and $30 for them. And I'm not doing that, Goodwill. I'm not paying that much for that. And I initially saw this and I thought it was Murano, and I know that it has a little ding in it, but it was $3.99. So I thought, okay, I'll try it. But it's not Murano. It's Mats Johansson, which is still a very good brand, a very good artist. It's still made in Italy. It's still an Italian art glass. It has this really pretty iris. This is a paperweight. It was $3.99, so I thought I would try it. Oh, it is signed. I didn't think it was signed, but it is signed on the bottom. They're sometimes signed in different places. I've seen them signed here on the edge, and I didn't even look at the bottom, but yeah, this one's signed. It does have a little chip in it right there. This one I could probably get, in the condition that it's in, $12 to maybe $18 for this. So I'll still make money on it, but it's not Murano glass, but it's still a very good Italian art glass piece. I just wish it wasn't chipped. All right, I did pick up some Fiesta pieces. Now, my everyday dishes that I use are Fiesta. The new Fiesta, we got them 21 years ago as a wedding gift, and we still use them every day. So I did pick up a few more pieces just to add to my personal collection. I got 2 of these red bowls. I have 1 of these bowls in orange, and I use it all the time to eat a baked potato in. So this is a baked potato bowl. It's not. It's a little miniature or small serving bowl. I paid $2.99 a piece for these, but I'm keeping them for potatoes. And they'd be good for a salad bowl, but I don't eat salad very often. But I do eat potatoes. So that's a good potato bowl for me. Okay, and then I did pick up another piece of Fiesta. Now this one I will be selling because I don't have any use for this, and so I will be selling it. It is also a piece of Fiesta. It's also modern. I mean, there's a barcode right there. But the nice thing about this barcode, it says, well, it's Fiesta Persimmon Sugar Cream Tray Set. So it gives me a title. So I can use that in my description, but it's a cream and sugar set with the under tray. I paid up for this, and up for me at Goodwill is $5.99. But this should sell for about $29 or $30. It's in excellent condition, so I grabbed that. And then I also picked up, okay, let me tell you a little bit of the story about this. This was well, let me show you what it is first. A Le Creuset, which I'm probably saying it wrong, little teapot. It's, you know, a modern piece. However, it's supposed to have the little straining cup on the inside, and this one doesn't. But I remember seeing a white straining cup on the shelf, and I thought, well, I wonder why they're selling that without the teapot. Well, I should have grabbed it because I didn't, and I don't have it now. So I don't know. I may have to go back and see if I can grab it because it's going to affect the sellability of this piece. So that's a bummer. Anyway, moving on. So before we move on, make sure that if you're buying one of these, that has a little strainer cup inside it. Just saying, don't be like me. All right, the next item that I got, I don't typically pick up Fenton. I don't typically pick up a lot of glassware unless it's a crockery or a planter or a vase or it's Fire King. Vintage glassware is just not my thing. But they did have a lot of Fenton pieces. Now I will buy the Fenton animal paperweights because I've sold those before and I know that I can flip them for pretty quickly. For $12 to $18. So if you can get them cheap, then they're okay. This I grabbed. It's the daisy pattern. It's a little, some people call it a toothpick holder. Some people call it a votive candle holder. I did pay $4.99 for it, which I shouldn't have. Probably should not have bought this, but I did. It does have the original sticker on the inside. You can see there. And originally this was $3.50. So that does show me that it is a vintage piece. It is marked Fenton on the bottom as well. Can you see that? It's embossed right there. We go. I can get this off with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. It's in great condition. There's no chips, no damage on it anywhere. Again, I paid $4.99 for this, and I could probably sell it between $15 and $18, maybe. It is a really pretty color, and it is the satin glass, which the satin glass is. I don't like to touch it. It's not smooth. I don't know. It's a texture thing, and it's not my thing. I just don't like to touch the satin glassware, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it and see. The next thing I picked up that I probably shouldn't have are these. I think they're cute. They're Hallmark. They were 99 cents a piece. They are like a little Aztec Santa and Mrs. Claus. They were 99 cents a piece, and none have sold. There are several that are listed with the boxes. I think that there's one Santa listed with the box for $1.99. And then, so I could lot these together. You know, if anything, I'm going to keep them and I'll add them to my Santa and Mrs. Claus collection. They are Hallmark. They are dated 1995 on the bottom. I'm a sucker for the Hallmark, and I can get them for 99 cents a piece. I mean, if anything, I'll just keep them and add them to my collection. All right, I did pick up this brass on a marble base seagull. I will clean up the brass a little bit. It does have a little bit of tarnishing, but I'll clean it up a little bit. It was $1.99. It's on this marble base. I like to buy figural brass animals when I see them. They typically do pretty well for me, and this should sell for $15 to $18 or so. So not a huge profit margin there, but these do sell fairly quickly. At least for me they do, and $1.99 isn't bad of a price to pay for them. I did pick up a couple mugs. I have sold these vintage travel coffee mugs before. This one is made by Whirly. It was 99 cents, and it has Scooby-Doo. It's like a child's juice mug, but it does have the lid. Make sure that they have the lid. This is an important component if you're wanting to resell it. That one maybe will sell for $12 to $15, but I paid 99 cents for it. Easy to take a picture of, easy to list, easy to ship. Then I also got this Tweety Bird one. This one, and the Scooby-Doo was dated 1995. This one's 1998, and it's a Tweety Bird travel mug. It does have the lid. It's in good condition. I couldn't find exact comps on this one, but it was also 99 cents and $12 to $15 probably. Okay. And then I did pick up some Tervis. I'm a sucker for the Tervis too. It's all I use. It's all I drink out of. These were new. This one was $3.99, and I remember when my Goodwill used to price these for 99 cents, and that's when I would buy these. But I bought these because they're brand new. They're brand new. This one's Harley Davidson. It was $3.99. I can probably get $12 to maybe $18 for this one. Make sure that they have the lids. This one, however, is a little bit of a different story. This one is also brand new, and I paid $5.99 for this one. I know, but this one sells for about $29 on eBay. With a sloth on it. It's just like a little insulated mug. So, and it's brand new. So, hopefully, we'll see. I mean, if it doesn't, I'll just keep it because I like the Tervis. All right, another thing I picked up for 99 cents is this Pooh Christmas pillow top cross stitch kit. It's 99 cents. I pick these up when usually I can get them for 99 cents. Sometimes at yard sales I can get them for $0.25. But these do sell pretty quickly. They're easy to take a picture of. They're sealed. They're easy to ship. So this should sell between $15 and $18 or so on eBay. I'll show you these other mugs that I got. These are great. These were 69 cents a piece. The mugs at my Goodwill are still 69 cents a piece for now. Hopefully they won't change that. But I got strawberry shortcake. Oh, there you are, girl. And huckleberry pie. Did you ever think that they were boyfriend and girlfriend growing up? I'm a child of the 80s, and I played with strawberry shortcake, and I always had strawberry shortcake and huckleberry pie as boyfriend girlfriend. Let me know if you thought that too. This one you would think that this one would be the one that's worth the most money, but it's not. The strawberry shortcake ones are a little bit more prevalent. They are made by Anchor Hawking. This one has just a little bitty chip. It's not really even a chip. I want to say it's a glazing flaw because it's not rough at all. It's still very, very smooth. But these maybe $12 to $15. It seems like everything I'm showing you is $12 to $15. Anyway, strawberry shortcake. However, when you find the other characters, they are typically worth a little bit more money. This one is huckleberry pie. It's also made by Anchor Hawking. This was in excellent condition. There's no flaws on this anywhere. And he should sell for about $18 to $20. If you find the, what was it, the apple spice one? What was she? Apple something? Apple bottoms? I don't know what her name is. It's not apple bottoms. Those are jeans. And she didn't wear boots with the fur. Apple dumpling. Apple dumpling. She is worth about $29 to $30. So if you find apple dumpling, that's the good one. I got this to keep because it's damaged, but, well, yeah. Well, are you? Yeah, you're a little chipped, and some of his paint's missing. And I don't know. Yeah, it's Hazel Atlas. It is marked Hazel Atlas. It was $2.99. I mean, so show you that it was $2.99. But if I take the tape off, I'll be able to show you the Hazel Atlas mark on the bottom. So there is the Hazel Atlas mark. It's just a little chicken on a nest, but it's just a little nugget of a chicken, and that's why I like it. It's a little chicken nugget. It has on its little, again, I don't know what these things are called on their heads. I call them their wobblers, and I know that's not what they're technically called, but he has chipping up there, and her, sorry girl, and because you're not a rooster, I do know that some of her paint is missing on her face. So other than that, she's in good condition, and I'll add her to my decor for spring. So she was $2.99, which is a lot for a damaged one because they're not worth a whole lot of money, but I like the little ones. All right, and then I picked up some candles. I got these because we all know, well, maybe you don't, but I love Santa, and I like things that look like an old-time Santa and old-time Santas. But these were 99 cents. They say Noel. I'm keeping them. So I don't care how. They're not worth a whole lot of money if you resell them, but I mean, I would probably buy them. And then, I picked up these. These are the acrylic with the gold flecks in it. And I know that one of my subscribers was looking for these. So if that's you, let me know, and I'll sell them to you before I get them listed on eBay. But this was a great find for 99 cents. These aren't worth a ton of money, but people do actively look for these. And I think that the value of these are going to go up over the years. Now, these are candles that you do not burn because they're plastic. If you burn them, they will melt and possibly cause a fire. And it says, do not ignite. They're for decorative use only. So, just a little bit of a safety lesson there. All right. The next thing I got was 99 cents. It was dated 1987, so it's vintage, but I pick these up when I find them for a cheap price, and that is these little metal recipe box. This one is H.J. Heinz Company, Pickles and Food Products. It's got their little girl logos on the side and their factory. It's in really good condition, and it does need clean, but for 99 cents, I didn't look up comps for this because for 99 cents, I'm going to buy it. But there's the top of it too. It has like the Heinz ketchup on the top. So I don't know, but for 99 cents, I know I'll make some money off of it. And then I did buy another tin for myself. This one is like a total reproduction. It has a made in China sticker on it, and I know that it's reproduction. I didn't buy it because I thought it was old. I paid 99 cents for it, and it's a Shamrock Tea Company tin. And I'm going to put this with my St. Patrick's Day stuff. So that's why I got that. And I like the height of it, so I can, it's not going to be hidden. I can make it taller than some of my other displays. And I also, speaking of displays, I got this little succulent for 99 cents that I will probably add. Well, I'm just going to show you in here, but you can stick these in a little flower pot. So I like to add these to my things too. All right, I did pick up this for $1.99, this really sweet little vase. I think this is either, it was $1.99. It's marked USA on the bottom. I think it's either Hall or McCoy. I like the pale yellow color. I don't see this being worth more than $15, but if I don't sell it, I kind of like it myself. So I For $1.99, I'm gonna get it. And then I also got something else for myself, and that's a rolling pin. I put these in Crocs and just use them as decor in my home. And this one was $2.99. And I sell these in the shop very regularly for anywhere between $15 and $18, depending on if they've got the colored handles. Those are the more desirable ones. And I also picked up a utensil jug for my daughter for her apartment. It was $2.99. It's modern. So I got that for her, so I'll clean that up for her. And I also got a Freddy the Frog he's the Sears robot. The Sears Roebuck, not the Sears robot. The same people that made the Merry Mushroom set also made Freddy the Frog canisters. And at one time I had the entire set of Freddy the Frog, and it was kind of before the craze of them now. And I think I sold the entire set for like $45. This one is made in Japan, and you can see on the back here, the Sears and Roebuck. And it's in great condition. Sometimes these trivets will have little chips around the corners, so make sure that you look at them before you buy them. It's a cast iron base. This should sell anywhere between $18 and $25, let's say. And it was $2.99. And then the last thing I'm going to show you is, okay, do you all remember my Nora Fleming story? Well, if you didn't know that, I bought these Nora Fleming pieces. They were retired, and I made about, in my pocket, about $1,200 profit from them. So I'm constantly looking for them. But I found this, and it is made by Cotton Colors. Well, here's the brand. It was 99 cents, Cotton Colors. And it's kind of the same deal. You put it on a specially made piece of pottery. It's Velcroed on there, and it has the logo right there. And it's a mini champagne bottle. So it's nice that it has the name on it. So when I write my listing, I can use that as its actual name. And it says you pair it with a mini base. Some of these are really, really good. This one should sell for about $25 to $30. And I paid 99 cents for it. So I went back and looked for more, and this was the only one. This one is new. They do still sell them that don't have this cardboard pack that are used, pre-owned. But this one has the pack, so I can list this as new. And yeah, so I'm loving these little accent pieces, these little non-necessary things that you can add to your dishes. I'm on the lookout for, and you should be too. Nora Fleming, and now this Cotton Colors by Laura Johnson. So look out for these. And that's my haul. That's it. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know if you thought strawberry shortcake and huckleberry pie were boyfriend girlfriend, because I always did. I think the whole day I spent with the clothing that I got, and I probably got maybe 8 pieces of clothing. I spent about $100 on everything I got. So if I sell a couple of these pieces, then I've made my money back. I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye. If you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure that you do and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And I will now say